Hello, my infinite human family. Awakening, evolving, ascending infinite humans. I'm Elizabeth Monroy, and if you don't know me, I'm the author of The Infinite Human and The Pathway Home. But I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not even here to instruct you, but I am here to say, wake up, America. Oh my God. Those who know me, hi. And those who don't, I've been living in Sicily. I've been living in Italy for the past 4 years, and I had to come back because my mother just died, passed away. Actually, she ascended. It's a good story, but that's another thing, and I'm going to write about that and share that incredible experience with you, newsletters and videos. But I'm very tired right now. I'm jet-lagged, I'm grieving, and I'm very, very diseased. And the reason I want to do this video is because I want you to look around. Okay, this is my hometown that I grew up in, Louisville, Kentucky, but I'm sure it's typical of just about every place in America nowadays, because I have not been here since the lockdown. That's just a small one. The 5G monstrous towers are everywhere, which is just nothing because everything else is blanketed everywhere. And Kentucky, this is my first stop here, but I've lived all over the states, but Kentucky is really underneath all this asphalt and these corporate structures, because that's all you have is corporate structures everywhere, and these huge concrete highways and all this electrical circuitry and these 5G towers. Is the earth, a beautiful, beautiful earth that our ancestors, the Cherokee Indians coveted. Kentucky, the name comes from the happy hunting grounds, really, that's what it means, Kentucky. And it was where all the tribes came together in peace because they all agreed that this was a beautiful place to hunt, you know, and to come to. It was a sacred journey to come here. It is so beautiful. And actually what I did was I drove out just a few miles outside of what they call the Gene Snyder, which is this, super highway that encapsulates Louisville. And there's still a beautiful, you can get off, and I walked into a park and there was a creek and trees, and I finally started to feel better. But since I have arrived, my third eye was shut off. So my intuitive abilities, which I use all the time and which are, incredible, I was like rendered, inutile, useless. Plus all my aches and pains, and I've just wanted to eat carbs because it's buffering me against the making me feel a little bit more energetic against these detrimental death ray of 5G. Okay, it is striking at the core, and I have walked around and I have seen so many ill people, and I was gonna say I'm surprised they're even walking, but they're not. They're riding their little carts, and I even had to do that too because I fell before I left, and now my injuries, I can feel them even more. It's like you take a person and you destroy at the very fundamental, their whole life force energy. That is what this 5G is doing. The remarkable thing is, I will point these towers out, and I live in a beautiful old, not ancient, Sicily's ancient, but an older community. My family home is a 200-year-old log cabin. These log cabins, the logs are huge. I mean, this is not just a small house. This is a mansion in terms of log cabins. And we were like, it's made of cherry trees. We were confused because there's no cherry trees that tall. Trees used to be that tall. Yes, and they used to be huge, enormous, because these mesas that we see out in New Mexico are cut off stumps of trees, literally ancient trees. So the trees, though, are the only place where I have been able to feel. This is the only way I have been able to survive, with the trees, and I've been hugging trees, for survival. I am a tree hugger, I guess you would say, because I honor our planet. And then one more thing. This is like Logan's, I mean, all I have had to eat in restaurants because I'm in a hotel room, which is running Wi-Fi. That's all I could get. I've looked everywhere, but I had to come with a little refrigerator, so I can't cook or anything. I can't make my own. All the food in this country, everything. It's amazing because this is not the way it is in the rest of the world, guys. We just take it for granted. Okay, the food, you have to go to a supermarket or a restaurant or whatever to feed yourself, and this is corporate food. Now, I don't care even if they call it organic. Yeah, you can get a little bit healthier stuff, sure, but hey, it's all not, you're not growing it. It's not coming from farmers, local farmers. Yeah, you can go and look for a little local food, but guess what? It costs a fortune here. I can't believe how expensive it is. I've gone through, so much money, and I finally got money, I mean, it is outrageous. I don't know how people are doing it. And plus, there's so much. I mean, it's too much. You have a million things on a menu, a million malls and stores. It's nothing but strip malls, and it's sickening. It really is. It's sickening. I just want to get back on the plane and go back to Sicily, where things are so simple. Okay, simplicity and money is not where it's at. And then the next thing is, in order to do anything, you have to have a cell phone, which is not a good thing, and you have to do it all in a cell phone. Even if you're talking to someone at the hotel, or you have to be, and they're herding us into this finite reality, this artificial reality, and they're covering up our home earth. Okay, and the next news is they're going to try to get us off our land and protect it. Okay, they're going to try to stop us from owning our own land. Heads up. So America is a mess. I guess that's why I'm here. I did not want to come here, but I am called here, and I'm going to stay for a while. So, God, guys, but the good news is, all right, there's good news. There's good news. All this is happening, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse because it's pushing you to extricate yourself from this system that was created. It's a fallen system. It's a system to enslave you. And the earth is ascending in frequency. It's a fact. We're in a fail-safe program, returning to in time to the point before our fall. And this was orchestrated this has been going on for 250 million years at least, okay? This is to extricate you from this time loop in this fallen planet. And I think everyone, okay, I don't want to get into the divide and conquer tactics here, because blah, 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 but I think everyone can agree this planet is screwed up. And everyone here, I never talk if you're jibby-jabbed or that stuff. Everyone's just broken, they're sick, they feel bad, they're poor. I mean, people, I just talk to where I go, the waiters or the receptionists or the people that work with me. It's horrible. Everyone knows it's horrible. And you know what? It is horrible. It is horrible. I'm so glad I have my place back in Italy. God. It's horrible here. So that's a good thing, okay? That's a good thing, because we're going to lead the way, okay? America is, and nobody's going to make it great except you guys. And it's a job, and nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Everyone's like little kids that just do what they're told, and they want someone else to make everything happen for them. Guess what? No, no, no. And I know this is not a popular video. I would like you to share it, because I think people need to hear this, because there are some of us who agreed to come here in this time of need. And it's not an easy job, but we'll be told what to do, and we're going to get help. Because guess what? The first will be last and the last will be first. So it's time for us to start creating a whole new culture, a counterculture, to get in sync, earth sync, because earth is ascending and it is healing us. The cure for all this is our Mother Earth, all right? And that Mother Divine Feminine, which is linking us to that. It's a long story, but got to get in nature first. Get on the land, extricate yourself from the system, because you know what? I've got money now, but there's nothing that I really want to buy here. I mean, even the healthcare, what you have to go in to a radiated hospital that is deadly, just staying in there. The other day I had to get a cord for my Mac because I'm a writer and that's what I do. That's my soul mission. And I almost fainted after waiting in this store, this Apple store, in front of these huge screens and all the people with the kids in front. I mean, these people are adapting to it, and I'm sure I will, but I don't really want to adapt to a lower frequencies. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm here, that's my job. And you know what? I'll just be honest with you, and I think we all need to be honest with ourselves. I've had it good. I have been spoiled. I've been given just about everything I've ever needed from the founder races, the guardians, you know, but I am a guardian now. And, you know, it's time to stop just praying to God, but become God, incarnate, and grow up and become, you know, the change that you want to see. Be the Christ. And it's a job. It's not something, oh, I'm just waiting here. And I see so many New Age people, you know, and I think it's great to understand the true history, the true architecture, you know, the true Christic structures. That's all important, of course, so you can understand the reverse polarities that they're running. You can understand the war that we've been in for 250 billion years. All that's important. But you know what? Get off your phone. Get out behind from the cameras, roll up your sleeves and, you know, get some land and plant something, make the earth green again. That's our job. And start building communities outside of this. This is not real. This is a 3D time matrix, which will end, okay? And for your and you being forced to, because your very survival, your health, is dependent on it. You cannot stay within these systems, all right? Everyone has their own story, but I think if you are a true, you know, whatever the words are, light worker, starseed, whatever, just one of the changes, one of the people who are making a change on this planet, because I'm getting real down to earth now. And you might not be even spiritual or whatever, you know, and you just might know that you're here to make a difference, and you might know you feel bad and you want to feel better and you're not sure. So stay tuned. Please share this video because we need to start coming together. I'm here. I'm going to be in Cincinnati, Indianapolis. I looked at these are all on ley lines. Nashville, Cincinnati, Louisville, ley line. And down in Florida after Christmas. I'll be here at least till March. And I'm probably going to take over my family home, which is a 200-year-old log cabin, and make it green again, you know. So we need to kind of go back to the future. Go back to the way we lived 100 years ago. And in my case, just 200 years. So I'm going to go back to the future. And the interesting thing about Louisville, if anyone's aware of what's happening, it's the home of Pegasus. Pegasus is a symbol. So there's a lot of powerful symbology with the founder races that are working with us now. Ciao for now.